This is the story of how three brothers survived Peru for a week, featuring El Combo, Fat Thor, and El Chanchito. I guess the journey kind of starts now, and the biggest thing is I'm gonna be gone for like 10 days total, and I had to fit everything that I need into that backpack. My wife says I can carry that stuff on with me because, you know, how else are you gonna survive a 17-hour flight? Whatever do you, make sure you have a brother that has access to the Delta Sky Lounge.
Yes, thank you for coming to the Delta Sky Lounge. Please come again.
Houston, we have a problem. Got a plane leaving sooner than they gave us time to get to, so me and my brothers are running through the Miami airport, hoping we make it. Who needs CrossFit? Martha, we ain't in Kansas anymore.
After, I don't know, like 20 hours flying in how many planes? We're in Cusco, bro.
This will be home sweet home. Me being a pretty virgin traveler, I've never been to one of these. This is a hostel. Joshy, Roy, me, there's Roy. How epic is this room? They even have a custom holder for Monster energy drinks, and they have a bathroom that has amazing water pressure. We're in the hills of Cusco right now, and Josh hooked us up with horseback riding. We're gonna take these horses out. This isn't just any horse, this is Retador. He won a race against 800 horses for 8 hours. These are basically adobe houses. People come on the weekends to work the fields. They make it out of hay and mud. And then they grow wheat and potatoes and lima beans. Those are Incan ruins from about 1532. 3 families lived there and provided provisions for other travelers. We're not just on little woodsy trails, guys. We are doing the real stuff. Oh my gosh, look at this. Mira la vista. Wow. I'm standing here in the middle of ancient Incan ruins, over 600 years old. 20 to 24 families probably lived here, and they looked nothing like these two. But they did look possibly something like Javi.
Mitad Inca, mitad español. Somos un mixto.
¿Cuáles de sus ancestros amas más?
Bueno, los Incas. My name is Javier Since. We offer different tours in Cusco for 1 day, 2 days, or hasta 6 days.
I have never had this much fun on a horse in my life, and I've owned horses before. If you come to Cusco, you gotta go see Javi. Link in the description. We are currently on our way to Machu Picchu. We're halfway there. We stopped at this little town. I don't know what it is, but we had street food and it was great, and you should do it. And it's only one sol to go pee. If you want to buy things, you don't use dólares or pesos, you use soles. Soles like sol, like the sun. Traveling with this guy has been a dream and a blessing. But the only thing that sucks is his shoulders are as wide as 7 houses. So I have nowhere to sit because I'm just a little feller. I'm like a marathon runner and he's like a professional bodybuilder that's double dosing on steroids. This is Aguascalientes, which is kind of like the base camp for Machu Picchu. We stayed in this place, and yeah, we got massages right here in our room. Yes, it was a little weird having my brothers next to me. We went on this trip to celebrate my brother Roy's 50th birthday, and there was no lack of local talent willing to sing to him. Oh, hey, good morning. You had to get up early at 5:30 on vacation, which is tough, but it's worth it because I'm gonna get on that bus right there and go about halfway up there to Machu Picchu. Situated nearly 8,000 feet above sea level in the mountains of Peru and voted one of the new 7 wonders of the world, this Inca citadel was built around 1450, probably for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. In its heyday, there were about 750 inhabitants, mostly servants for the emperor. It was abandoned about a century later, around the time of the Spanish conquest. This is the Inca Trail, and you can see where it comes over the mountain right about there. We're going to the aguas termales, and it's kind of a cool little hike up here, man. It's 10:30 at night in Peru. Everything's closing. I'm walking down this dark alley by myself to make sure Roy's good. I ordered pizza, and Roy went to get stuff for tomorrow, but I just got to make sure that he knows how to do it right because he's little and weak. Well, good morning. Today's a travel day. We're going to spend probably 5.5, 6 hours in that car. Then we get into something else. I don't know, whatever, for another 3 hours. So it's going to be travel all day. Thank goodness I'm bringing entertainment. Take your mask off, you look stupid. There it is. Now he looks pretty. He turned 50 yesterday. Oh no! Y este es mi chofer, Nicolás. ¿Dónde vamos hoy?
Madre de Dios, Puerto Maldonado.
We got in the car at 6 a.m. and that's pretty much the only food we brought with us. And so we asked our driver Nicolás about food. He offered alpaca and guinea pig. Though I did try alpaca and guinea pig in the last 2 days, which is a big deal for me, I'm good for life. So we're gonna get some bread right there. We've been on the road a little over 2 hours. We're in Mawayani, which is a little pueblo. It looks kind of like this. Josh is living on the edge. He's eating goat soup. I am a wuss with food, but I'm trying food while I'm here, so I can eat some goat. It tastes like pork. This town's apparently a little agricultural town. They grow potatoes and they have little stores here, and a lot of the locals are descendants of the Incas, and they speak only Quechua. They don't even speak Spanish. Our driver is really good. He's also really aggressive, which I guess is good as long as we make it. I'm not super clear about what's going on, but apparently the brakes are starting to fail, so he started driving with this parking brake and driving at literally 1/3 the speed he was driving before, so I'm not sure if that's good. We just spent about 8 hours in the car, and now we're walking with our guides Yuri and Javi to a boat, una lancha pequeña, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
To take us where? Where are we going? ¿Dónde vamos?
Going all the way down the river, into the river Madre de Dios.
We've made it to the river. This is our ride right there. This is the Madre de Dios River, which will take us to the great jungle, the Amazon. We've already seen a monkey that's actually a raccoon, and it's called the Kinkaru. Just got on a canoe in a swamp, and we're gonna paddle 30 or 40 minutes in the dark. It seems like a brilliant idea. That's a caiman. Look at that dude. He looks fake, man.
You want me to do it?
See?
You can grab him?
For reals?
¿No te muerde? Besitos? We've got about a half hour to get to. This is mine and Joshy's room, and this is Joshy. Hey, Joshy. What up, bro? This is in the jungle, and it's still friggin' amazing. We have what? It's not hot water, but we have water. We have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. The macaws are amazing. So we're gonna go to sleep now, even though it's only like 9:30. See you in a few. Let's do this. There is a ton of wildlife out here, and some of the cooler things they actually have stingrays in the lake. They've got lots of poisonous snakes. They've got electric eels here. We've seen a bunch of monkeys. They've got caimans. They get up to 6 meters long, and there are 4 or 5 different kinds of cats, the biggest one being a jaguar. Inside here, where there are all these palm trees, this is swamp, and that's all protected, so you're not allowed to go in there.
Inside these bushes over here, there's a caiman. It's got another caiman in its mouth. Big one has a little one in its mouth. We're trying to see it.
They show us the coolest lake in the world, and then they feed us. It doesn't really get any better. We are deep in the Amazon now, and we're not exactly sure what we're gonna find. That's the Sanipanga plant. You take a leaf like this and you grind it up like this with your hands, and it turns purple, and they use it for dyeing stuff. These are cicada nests, and they live here when they're nymphs for several years. That's a Brazil nut tree. They come in these big shells like this, and each one of these coconut shell looking things holds like 15 to 30 Brazil nuts. And this is the quinine tree, or the Amazonian quinina, and it's kind of bitter, but you know, treat malaria with it. And that gnarly leaf is a ginger plant, even more girth than Joshy's shoulders. We came across a great Amazonian king.
We all came into this world as a tree. And then a bird comes and poops on you. And then you start to become something else. Bigger, better, all from bird poop.
Birds and other animals will eat berries, and they will poop those berries on the top of the tree, and then the seeds from those berries will grow down in vines and then consume the tree. So it's a parasite tree, so it's kind of cool. So we're going off the beaten path. Our guide is going where no guide has ever gone before. We'll see if we make it back, ever. I don't think he knows where we're going. Pachamama, thank you. Yo te salvo, Coco! Yo te salvo! We made a little Cayman friend. Josh put his phone down there, but now we seem to have an issue. Javi, por favor. Since Josh refused to go in the water, we're gonna have to grab some piranhas the other way. That's how you catch a piranha before they catch you. Wow. Yes. Oh, you got it. Yes. There's a Cayman out there. He's been stalking us for a long time. We've been fishing for piranhas, and now we're trying to get away. We're in the middle of a lake, in the middle of the Amazon. It's pretty terrifying. Okay. And fish are jumping literally into our boat. Cayman right straight at 9 o'clock. Hey! We got up at 5:30 this morning. We're heading out across the lake. We're gonna go zip lining and then take a flight to Lima. So look at this, you wake up and it looks like this every morning. It's ridiculous. This is the swamp that's taken us to a path that takes us to the ranger station and to the river. We are climbing to the top of this 40-meter tower and they're just gonna push us off. This is the canopy walk. How far down? It's not that I'm afraid, but if that board broke and you weren't hanging on, yee doggy. They just let me out of there. I better go. One thing I love about traveling is seeing how different every country is. The things that matter, the things that, like the laws they have, what they can get away with. Like you got guys driving around here without helmets, you got little kids sitting on laps on motorcycles, you got lawyers that apparently haven't been unleashed all the way. You gotta get out, man. If you're just stuck in your own little country, go see the world. There's so much to learn and such amazing, kind, sweet people here. And these little tricycle things are everywhere. Stop signs don't seem to mean anything. When you go into the street, you risk your life. Nobody cares, but they honk a lot. Right now we're in La Marra, which is this market area here in the middle of Lima, Peru, the third largest city in all of the Americas, population of like 9 million. And this market is nuts. And we're on our way to go see El Mercado de las Brujas, like witch market. They got some weird stuff, like El Santo de los Muertes, which is like the saint of death, and some human skulls and stuff that you don't normally find in like Walmart.
Tengo acá una chonta, que esto sirve para sacar las malas vibras.
Those are fetuses. I don't know what to do with them, but there's llama, pig, and bull fetuses. You for sure do not want to rent a car in Lima. You will probably die. Like right now, we're about to hit a bus. You were like literally like 1 millimeter away from a bus and nothing happened. A friar is gonna jump from here. I'm not sure why.
We'll let the friar explain it to us himself.
Murmuraban de ver un fraile tomado de la mano abrazado o quizá besándose con la dama.
Okay, I speak a little Spanish and I have no idea what he said. To catch our next adventure, make sure you subscribe. YouTube thinks you want to watch that video right there. We can't wait to share our adventures with you.